Hey, 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 what do we have here? Look at our new channel that we just created yesterday. Oh my God, it's not even up to 24 hours yet. But I'm here because you can see that the watch hours have updated and the views have also updated. Imagine we got what? 221 views in less than 24 hours. This is great. Okay, now let's take a good look at what's happening. And for the past, what I call it? They call it the 48 hours. Oh my God, look at it. Look at the views, how we just skyrocketed up to 221. Look at the watch hours. Now, let me tell you something. For anything in shorts, watch hours don't count towards monetization. They don't count towards monetization. What counts are the views. Look at this. If you want to get monetized, right? The only way you can get monetized with a shorts channel is for you to get what? 10 million views in 90 days with 1,000 subscribers. You can see everything is gray right now because we don't have any subscribers yet. But imagine if you want to get monetized, you have to get 10 million shorts views within 90 days. But you see, the strategy for this channel is different. Oh, yes, it is. It is different because we are trying to get our subscribers first, and then we will pivot into what we really want to do. This is a strategy, okay? So let me show you more so that we can take it up from there, right? So this watch hours don't mean anything. It's just short watch hours, and they're not going to count towards monetization. But the one that's important to us is to see the subscribers. Interestingly, we don't have any subscribers yet, but look at the views. Now, let me give you, I'm going to take you into my screenshots because I did like a compilation of what happened hour to hour, right? I just want to give you a quick recap of what we did yesterday. Anyways, thanks so much for joining. Go ahead and smash that like button. Yes, and don't forget to subscribe because we are going through the process of building this shorts channel, right? And we're looking to get 1,000 subscribers within the space of 10 days. Do you think that's possible? Let's go and see how that will work. So I'm going to show you my let me show you my screenshots. Yes, I want to show you the screenshots because that's important. So remember where we all started from? We started from zero. This was when it was so plain. We just came from creating the channel, and you can see the blue F. That's not okay. That's not nice. And then we revamped it, we customized it, did all the setup, and then we uploaded five shorts, right? Can you see that? This was when it was just fresh from the oven. Now, an hour later, as you can see, an hour later, we began to see movement. I mean, 1 hour later, we got our first view. Look at that. Can you see? 1 hour later. Wow, that is interesting. That shows that this channel is alive and well. Because if we didn't get anything, no, this is a view, right? This is a view. This was not just reach. This is like, okay, a short view, right? And you see, I'm going to show you how short views are categorized. But see, within the first hour we got our first view, and then within that's on the second hour. Can you see the second hour? 2 hours ago, we began to gain traction. This Funny Shorties 2 got 68 views. Funny Shorties 3 had 6 views, and while Funny Shorties 1 had 4 views. Imagine that. See how we started increasing. 3 hours after, we had 138 views on the second one. And I'm wondering why the algorithm picked this one with a hamster. Look at the one with the snail, got 25 views, and then the one with the goldfish, which was the very first one we released, had 44 views. And you can see the progression. Can you see that? There wasn't much difference in the after 4 hours. I think at that point, and I'm coming to realize that, you see, the kind of like the time span for the action to happen to the shorts is like about 3 hours. I'm seeing that it actually grew in 3 hours. Look at that. Look at this. Not much difference. Well, we see that the second shorties has 143 instead of 138, so it was still climbing. But after 5 hours, I didn't really see any appreciable difference, right? So what I've decided, right, you can see even after this is 10 hours, still about the same. So those are my screenshots. So let's get back into the live action and go see what is happening. Let's get back here. Now, something also happened. I'm going to share that with you on the channel directly. You will see that I wasn't able to upload more than 10 videos in a day. And that's because it's waiting for me to gain watch history. So because of this, I'm going to show, let me just go and show that to you quickly in the channel itself. Let me show that to you. So this is the channel itself. This is a mobile view. Oh, it says failed. Can you see that? It was not allowed. I was not able to upload more than the 10. Remember, we uploaded 10. So now it said that it was not able to upload more than 10 because we only have basic and intermediate features turned on. We don't have the advanced feature turned on. So until we're able to get the watch history, or maybe I use my valid ID or something, I may not be able to upload more than 10 videos per day. That is one of the realizations I found out. So let me take you back into YouTube Studio app, and I want to show you something real quick. How does YouTube calculate views in shorts? And you need to be aware of this. I'm going to take the one that had the most views and show you. So let's look at that's the Funny Shorty 2, which has 144 views. Okay, so 144 views. Do you think all of that is truly views? No, no, no. So you can see 145 views, but do you think that all of these are real views? Now, the way YouTube categorizes views in shorts is different. Now, even it's written as views, but there's what we call engaged views, and those are the ones that count towards monetization. So now you can see 145. But when I click on the engagement tab, look at it, 20 engaged views. And that's where it's quite funny in this YouTube Shorts street. Imagine, I'm seeing 145 views right in the outward part, and now in the inward part I'm seeing 20 views. These are the real views. That means that this particular short got 20 engaged views, and these are the views that are going to be counted towards monetization. Now look at the what we call the swipe away, or we call how the viewers engage. 14% stayed to watch, while 86% swiped away. That's not really a good metric. You should have less than 50% swiping away. So that's what we have to try and improve our prompt, improve our our animations, and probably improve our titling. So those are the things I'm going to take going forward to make sure that my titling is better, right? And maybe will catch the eyes better. I'm hoping that that will work, because at this point I'm seeing that the swipe away rate is high. Now, even though I've already produced a few more videos, I will try and figure out maybe what to use as their titling that will be a little better. Maybe Funny Shorties is not really a good title, I don't know, but I'll just try and figure it out. Maybe I'll put it at the end and try and create another kind of titling going forward. And you can see here that this is what we need to look at. Now, so far we don't have any subscribers yet, but the views are awesome. The views are awesome. I'm actually quite intrigued that within less than 24 hours we already got 221 views. And the other thing, oh sorry, I was supposed to show you this. The other thing I also wanted to show you is the span of time. This is going to actually help me know how far and how fast I should be posting, or what the intermittent rate should be. Look at it. And I click on this. Let me click on this again. You'll see that this is what 2:15 p.m. between 2:15 p.m. and when 5, I think that should be 5ish. Yeah, so let's just say between 2 and 5. That was the span of when the spike happened. And after that, nothing. Nothing. So that means I should be looking at posting a number of shorts within a span of 3 to 4 hours. That's what it's telling me right now. So we started this at what? Around 2:09, and then the spike ended just say around 6. So let's just give ourselves like a space of 4 hours. So that means we're going to be posting twice a day. And when I post twice a day, I'm going to do it the multiple. So now I'm releasing another 5 now, but in another 4 hours, I'm going to release another set. Probably I will do 10 then. I don't know. I'm still looking at what this is going to give me. So, but for this is the review, or what I call it, like the recap of what has happened within the past 20 hours, as you can see 20 hours ago. So I'm going to release the rest now. All of these, we're going to start by releasing the 6th one. right? Let's see how this one will perform. And then tomorrow we will be back. Yeah, so let's do it together. Let me just release that. And I love the process of releasing it, right? That's really fun. So we just release all of them. We allow them go, and let's see what's going to happen today. Don't forget that this is a journey, right? We are here. We're sticking together for the next 10 days. Well, now we begin to count. Now we begin to count. So today is day one. Today is day one. So later in another 4 or 5 hours, I'm going to release another, maybe 5 or 10 or something. I don't know. This is going to be what I call a barrage of shorts. It's a short invasion. That's what I want to do. I want to give it every reason to succeed. And then if I've done all of this for 10 days, I should get better traction. I should get traction, right? What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments what you think about this particular, would I call it an experiment? Would I call it a test? Would I call it a journey? Let me know what you think about this. So, anyways, this is the last one we are releasing. I will be uploading and releasing more later in the day. Like, so I'm going to give it 4 hours, right? This is around 11 o'clock. I'm doing this. So that means by 3 p.m. 3 p.m., I'm going to release another one. And then we'll come back. We'll come back tomorrow and see what the results are, my people. Let me just reload that. So everything is zero again. Anyways, I hope you've learned something from here. I hope this is giving you perspective. I hope this is making things clearer to you. Now, remember that what do you call it now? The structure or the plan is we're using this to build the subscribers first. It's not giving us watch hours. Don't forget that. Any watch hours you see here don't count towards monetization. So we're going to use a separate strategy to get the watch hours. But let's even try to hit the subscribers first, and then we'll now segue into the next strategy for hitting the watch hours. And I'm sure you wouldn't want to miss that. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.